What's up, everybody? I'm Josh with Get Ducked Outdoors, and welcome to Bear Camp 2022. We are in northeastern Idaho hunting black bears and hoping to have a little fun too. We get to do some fishing while we're up here. We get to do some gold panning while we're up here and just enjoy sitting around a fire and enjoying each other's company. I got my dad up here and he hasn't never shot a black bear, and I got my brother Austin up here who's never shot a black bear, and of course my wife is accompanying me. So she doesn't like to hunt bears, but she likes to come along for the ride. So let's get to it. What is up? It is the first day and we just set up a first bait. Found an old closed down logging road and threw the bait a couple 100 yards down that. So nice little bait. Got some smell good everywhere. We did see some fresh sign, some bear shit with some fresh seeds in it. And yeah, so we're gonna go find another place for another one. Good morning. So we came up here to check the bait that was pretty promising, and it paid off. Looks like the bear didn't like my latch system, so it just bent the lid. Look at this. So we've seen some good track up here on the ground. So we're gonna take the card back and see what time it was here, and then start making plans from there. We're gonna restock and go. All right, later on that night, we head up there to sit on that bait, and our idea was just to kind of glass around and see if anything comes in, but not really hopeful that anything would come in that night. We did not know what time it would come in the night before, so we were just hanging out, sitting on the bait, doing what you do. Lo and behold, I'm watching this bait, and this bear comes meandering up the freaking road, and I don't yell, but I get my wife to go grab my dad and brother who were sitting 50 yards up on the hill, glassing another mountainside. So they sneak down, and since I shot a bear last year, it was Austin's turn to shoot a bear. So he comes down, he gets in position. I have my camera, but I do not have my tripod, and I'm shaking because I'm excited that this is happening, because I've never actually seen a bear come in on my baits before while I'm sitting there. I was excited, I was fevering up. I wasn't even shooting, I was fevering. Austin was fevering up a little bit, but he gets down, gets in position. This bear doesn't even know we're there. He shoots. That bear turns tail and freaking dives off the side of this road. And I mean, it's steep shit. And he just dove right off. So we go down there and we're looking for sign that it was hit. We're looking for anything we can find. We're watching where he dove off. My dad and Austin started walking down there while I tried to pull the footage. I was trying to look on my camera to see if he hit it or not, and I never hit record. But we determined that he didn't hit it, that, you know, the brush and shit in the way might have deflected his bullet. We didn't find any blood, any hair, any sign that the animal was injured or wounded. So we packed it back up and went back to camp. So the next day, we woke up early and headed up there, and not really expecting to think that it got hit, but lo and behold, our bait got hit again. So that bear had come back around 5 in the morning. I actually got a video of it around 5 in the morning hitting that bait. So we were kind of excited that it came back, and we were just hoping that we hadn't pushed it to a nocturnal feeding, and we wanted it to still come in that night. So we took the time and we got a good shooting lane cleared out, and we were ready to go at this point. So we went back to camp and made breakfast and went fishing for a little while. What's up, everyone? We are headed down the mountain. We had a little action tonight. We were sitting there prepared this time. We had the camera set up, ready to go. We had guns set up, ready to go. We had a clear shooting path. Everything was great. It couldn't have been better. We were just sitting there, and the bear walked up and started laid down right in front of the barrel. And we were all watching, ready to go. My brother shot, and he smacked a rock just a few inches in front of the bear. And we went down and verified the rock was hit. And then we watched the camera footage and verified that he did not hit the bear. So, same bear as yesterday, so we can verify that he didn't hit it yesterday either. Kind of a bummer situation, but everybody misses. Nobody's perfect. So right now we're headed back down to camp, cook some dinner, sit around the fire, make fun of him a little bit maybe. And then tomorrow morning we're going to get up and we're going to go put out the bait that we pulled today. And we're going to put some stink bait out with it. And hopefully, with any luck, one of us will go home with the bear. I was hoping it was my brother. That was a pretty brown. He might get lucky. It might come back. But yesterday it was a loud bang. Today it was a loud bang and a rock exploding right in front of it. So we'll see. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. So after being shot at twice, I did not think that bear would be dumb enough to hit that bait a third time in a row. And yeah, so the next morning we just kind of hung out and celebrated my dad's birthday. Went fishing a little bit, and then we went up the mountain looking for a new place to put a bait. It was getting kind of late. We hadn't found anywhere that we really liked, so we were like, we better go check that bait at least, you know. So we drove back up to where it is, and we got out, and sure enough, that bear had not hit that bait that third night. So I was pretty discouraged because I was hoping that one of us would be taking home a bear, but you know, it is what it is. That's hunting, and that's part of hunting. So we walked down there just to freshen it up a little bit. Hopefully some blueberry smell would bring it back in again, or maybe bring in another one. And I'm swapping out the card on my camera when we start hearing this hellacious scratching noise. So my dad and my brother took off around this bend, and they start whispering and waving for me to come over. So I come over there, and of course I didn't have my cameras on me because I was just walking down to freshen up the bait, right? And 150 yards away, at the top of this freaking 200-foot tree, there's this bear just hanging out in the branches, right? And my dad had made sure to bring his rifle because he said he was going to shoot a bear on his birthday. So he lays down in the road. We pull out our cell phones because that's what we had on us, and we wanted to get this. We wanted to get it on camera. Makes a perfect shot right through the vitals, drops his bear out of the tree, falls, and there it lay. We hiked down some steep shit to get down there. Me and Austin skinned it, and we quartered it out and whatnot, and then we were able to pack it back out right before dark. So made it back to the side-by-side, made it back to camp. The next day, today we just cleaned it up, cleaned up the hide, and just kind of hanging out. We did move that bait because that was the only bear hitting it. We did move that bait to another area that we thought might be promising. We've only got a couple days left. Not really hopeful that anything's going to hit those just because of how rainy and muggy it's been. I don't think that scent's going to carry. So, you know what? It was a good hunt. It was a successful hunt. My dad shot his first bear, a blonde of all things, out of a tree on his birthday. Like, I don't think we could have gotten any luckier than that. The only way it could have been luckier is if my brother hit it right where it was and we didn't have to hike half a mile down this mountain. But you know, that's part of hunting too. So I enjoyed spending time with my wife. I enjoyed spending time with my dad and my brother. and I can't wait till next year to come up here and to hunt black bears again. This is my favorite hunt of the year, and it's beautiful up here. So anyways, I'm Josh with Get Ducked Outdoors, and see you guys next time.